welcome to a Healthy Fit video series. Today's video I'm going to be discussing this book, The Fast Metabolism Diet. As many of you might know, I have just finished 4 weeks of being on this food plan, and I have had fantastic results, and I want to share them with you. I know many of you struggle with weight loss and just, a plateau and being in a rut with your weight. This book, in my opinion, is the answer. Like I said, I finished 4 weeks, which is how long the plan is. I lost about 9 to 10 pounds, which I don't really go by weight, but I lost 9 to 10 pounds. I lost 3% body fat, and I also lost about 4 inches in my waist. It's amazing. And now I feel like my metabolism is kicked into high gear. It's in my opinion, it's the best. The science behind this, I really agree with. And the author, Haley Pomeroy, does a great job of making this fairly simple, with some preparation, easy to understand, and it works. Basically, I would advise, well, first of all, let me backtrack a minute. If you have ever been on a diet where you have really severely restricted your calorie, and a lot of people, majority of people fall into that category, even when you try to do the right thing and eat frequently and do exercise and all that, your body won't respond to it. It needs a jump start or a kick start, okay? Your metabolism. So this book provides that. What I would suggest is get this book. You can order it off of Amazon, okay? Basically, it's $10 or $11, hardback version. You get it in a couple days. And this book, if you read through it, it will help you to understand what you need to do to get your metabolism to respond. It's simple, the science. She really explains it well. She's had a lot of experience. She knows what she's talking about. It makes sense. So it's basically a plan of different phases, 3 different phases, during the course of a week, 7 days. Basically, she outlines the foods that you are to eat on each phase, okay? And you're eating frequently. You're eating every 2 to 3 hours. Have to eat every 2 to 3 hours, or about 5 meals a day, okay? She goes over many different questions you might have. She answers everything. I mean, the book is so clear. So I would advise starting out and reading through this book, okay? Then make sure you have a solid block of a 4-week time period to really do this eating program, because let's say you have 3 weeks and then you've got a wedding and you know you're going to be eating terribly. Don't do it. Wait until you've got a solid 4 weeks to really devote to this, okay? Basically, there's 3 phases, as I said. Phase 1 is fruit and grains. That's what you eat all day. You do get a protein for lunch and dinner and a vegetable as well, but primarily it's fruit and grains. That's Monday and Tuesday. That's phase 1. Phase 2, Wednesday, Thursday, is vegetable and protein. Okay, that's it. That's all you have all day. So the first 4 days on those 2 phases, there's no fats, okay? You are not eating refined or processed food, okay? Phase 3, you are eating your protein, grains, all of that, but you're adding in healthy fats as well. And each of the phases, she's got a specific eating plan, like breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. So it's outlined very clearly. For each of the phases, she's got a food list, like what you can choose, okay, or shop according to. And basically what I did was, the first week that I did this program, I went and shopped for everything all at once. Kind of a mistake, because on the days that you're not allowed to have, say, a fruit, to open that refrigerator and see a fruit, is kind of too tempting. Plus, some stuff was going bad quickly. So what I found on my second week is better to do is Sunday night I shopped for my phase 1, which phase 1, like I said, is fruit and grain, okay? That's Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday night I shopped for Wednesday, Thursday, phase 2, which is the vegetable and protein. Then Thursday night I shopped for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which was phase 3 and allowed for everything plus the good fats, okay? So phase 1 for me was one of my favorites because I'm a sweets person, okay? So if I reach for a snack, it's going to be fruit, hopefully not candy or sweets, but I'm geared more toward the fruit and grain. So that was my favorite phase. I didn't have any cravings because I was eating every 2 to 3 hours. drinking half my body weight in water every day, which was essential and made me feel great. okay? No cravings, wonderful. Phase 2 was the vegetable and protein. That was tough for me, to be honest, and I think it's tough for a lot of people because, you know, all you're eating is the vegetable and the protein, and you're snacking on a protein, which for me was weird, but major changes occurred during phase 2. My stomach responded. I mean, it was like the bloating, everything was gone. By the end of the second day of phase 2, it was amazing, the transformation already. Then going into phase 3, you add in healthy fats such as avocado or, you know, almond milk or almond butter. And I actually felt really full because I really wasn't used to eating the healthy fats, but they're really essential, and she explains why in terms of like hormones in your body that are important for metabolism. So I just found I had no cravings, you know, those days either. I was full. I was like having to force myself to eat a little something every 2 to 3 hours, but it was great. By the end of the first week, it was incredible the changes that were occurring already. And then going into the second week, you know, I felt more comfortable with the program, how to enforce it. It was wonderful. I do have a couple tips. Number 1, each of the phases, she gives you like a little chart that shows what you eat, you know, what you should be eating for, like I said, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. I would suggest copying that and putting it up on your refrigerator while you're in that phase so it's easy instead of having to page back through the book, okay? Second thing, like I said, is shop just prior to the phase. I think it makes more sense during those 4 weeks. Drinking half your body weight is essential, okay? And something that didn't come easy for me, but now I love it. And also making sure you're not on caffeine. I was a big tea drinker, which is a lot of caffeine. I drank decaf, and I never even noticed it. And I think it was because I was drinking all the water that I was drinking. Basically, you want to keep it as simple as you can for yourself. That's why you should read the book ahead of time and then really take time to prepare before you start it. This book I think will change a lot of lives in terms of eating, in terms of how you feel. I really feel strongly that it's a great program, and I feel comfortable recommending it. Again, the Fast Metabolism Diet by Haley Pomeroy. If you have any questions, she has a website. I mean, obviously, she's the expert. I didn't write the book, and I'm not getting a commission. But basically, if you have any further questions, simple questions on, you know, my experience or how to implement something or some, you know, troubleshooting, feel free to email me at lisa@ahealthyfit.net. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Let me know how you make out when you try it. I've got several clients, as I said, on it right now, and I'm really excited to see the transformation that occurs. And I'll probably be blogging about it more. But try it. It's great. Thank you.